Hello everybody and welcome. We are on day 9 of the 2025 Character Creation Challenge as run by TARDIS Captain of RPG.net, of his own awesome blog, and of a really cool Discord group. As you can see here, this is the store page for Cepheus Deluxe Enhanced Edition because when I acquired Cepheus Deluxe, it was before the Enhanced Edition came out, so I'm not currently up to date on it, but we will be using this, Cepheus Deluxe, the first printing, which was apparently the year before, so that's what you get for being an early adopter and not noticing that they've come out with something new. Regardless, Cepheus Deluxe is a pretty cool game, and it's currently on sale as well, if you notice there, at a pretty deep discount, so we can all get caught up. I really do recommend it. From Omer Golan-Joel and Richard Hazelwood, two guys who know their Cepheus pretty well. As a bit of a background for the system, Cepheus is essentially the little brother of the Traveler rule system. If you recall, a couple days ago, we did a character from Mongoose 2nd Edition Traveler, and it took us quite a while to make it, although I do feel that it's a rewarding character creation process. I wanted to show you something a bit more streamlined. Cepheus was originally created using the OGL rules of Traveler, and it was made by Jason Kemp, who goes by the name Flynn, whose previous most famous contribution to RPGs, I would say, is a book called Flynn's Guide to Aliens, which was for Mongoose Traveler 1st Edition. These guys here, Omer and Richard, I'm not familiar with Josh Peters and Robert L.S. Weaver, but I'm sure they're pretty awesome. Omer and Richard have a long history publishing third-party supplements for Traveler. I used to be a proofreader for an outfit that we were all with called Spica, but I've never met these guys in person. Regardless, I do have a lot of respect for them and what they've done. So Cepheus Deluxe is an offshoot of Flynn's original game, and in fact you will find there are a multitude of Cepheus game lines that have branched out from it. Essentially, you get something that he was close to the original classic Traveler rules, but with modern updates. So, with that in mind, we'll maybe discuss it a little more as we get playing, but we're going to start character creation now. That's a skill list before the character generation. So, Step 1, characteristics. Describe your character's general talents and abilities. They serve as basic skills for tasks which every human or alien can perform, but some can perform better or worse than others. They also modify your character's skill throws, representing your natural aptitude with various tests. Assign the following array to the 6 characteristics in any order desired to your 6 characteristics. So, this is a nice little explanation of the characteristics as well as kind of what they're useful for. So, for instance, strength, helping with melee attacks, a specific game effect that it has, as well as a broad effect of just feats of might. Social standing as well here, which if you haven't yet seen our Traveler video, the one big difference from Cepheus and Traveler's statistics, attributes that differs from most standard RPGs is that your charisma stand-in, social standing in this case, doesn't actually represent your natural charisma, your ability to influence people through force of personality, but rather it's like your position within society. So a low number means that you are impoverished, and a very high number means that you basically run a government. We're not rolling here, we're getting random, or we're getting a set array, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 5 is bad, and then 9 and 10. So we're getting 2 statistics that are going to have a bonus of +1 to all rolls made with them. 4 statistics, or 3 rather, that are not going to have any bonus or penalty, and 1 that's going to have a penalty. So let's see, strength, dex, endurance, int, edu. So intelligence is your intelligence. Education, again, in most 6-stat games, you would have intelligence, charisma, and wisdom. And just like there's no charisma, there's no wisdom in this game. Education is literally a measure of your academic achievement, so it would be used more for like broad knowledge and specialized skills as well. So let's see. We're gonna roll to see randomly what's gonna be our good stat. 4. What's in the 4th position? Intelligence. Okay. 10. Okay, and what's our bad stat? Well, can't do intelligence again. 1. Strength. Okay, so we're going to be a weakling. 5. Because I don't have a concept yet that I want to do. So our next best one, 9. So, okay, interesting. And our next worst one, oh, heck. There we go, 3. 6 endurance. So let's do 7 education and 8 dexterity, just in case things get hairy. So we've got our attributes assigned, and we go here to the next one. Homeworld skills. At the age of 18, before embarking on a career, your character has already learned a single skill. Choose a homeworld type and 1 skill from its list. So, let's just say frontier or capital world and carousing, because social stuff really helps you in Cepheus games. Origin skills 1. Step 3, your career. Characters start off at the age of 18, then they grow through the character generation system. Note that the sum total of a character's skill levels can never exceed the sum of their intelligence plus education characteristics. If you watched our Traveler video, you'll recall, maybe, because I said a lot, but in Traveler, Mongoose Traveler 2nd Edition, your skill cap is your intelligence plus education times 3. So the skill cap is significantly lower within a game of Cepheus Deluxe, but I really don't think reaching that limit is going to be a huge problem. I mean, we've got space for 17 ranks here. So, after mustering out, if the total of your skill points exceeds a sum, you may choose which skills to reduce to bring your total under. You may reduce skills levels to 0, as they do not count against the skill total. And that's good to know, because in a game like this that has a 0 rank for skills, it means you don't get any bonus to it, but you also don't suffer the penalty for rolling unskilled. So term 1, select a career, begin at rank 0, get the service skills, pick 2 skill levels from there. Available skills tables. Must have education of 8+, maximum of 1 skill level per term can be spent to improve any characteristic by 1. No skill level may be higher than 2 in the first term. Okay, so let's go first to a career. So an agent who's like a cop. Army, we did army last time. A Beltawala. A colonist. The elite. A marine. A merchant, navy person, a pirate, a rogue, a scholar, a scout. I like scouts. Okay, let's go with merchant. So, we're going to get the service skills. Steward, repair, liaison, carousing. Oh, shoot. I already got carousing. Okay, but let's do these in alphabetical order. admin liaison repair. And I gotta double check because I already forgot. If you start with rank 1 or rank 0 in these for this game. You can raise 1 to level 1 and the rest are at 0. Okay. So, since we're going to be selling things, we're going to put liaison at 1. Steward would also not be a bad choice, which kind of lets you be like hospitality. Because I think it would be really cool to do like a cruise ship campaign. I've been working off and on a cruise ship campaign for Cepheus Traveler for many years now. I simply lack the motivation to get it finished. So pick 2 levels, skill levels from that career's available skill tables. Service, specialist, or advanced education, so long as we have here, education. Oh no, only 7, so we can't get the advanced education. We may, if we want, instead of getting a skill, increase another stat by 1. Then roll on the event table, and then increase our age by 4. So, let's see. We're rank 0, by the way, crew member. Gun combat, melee combat. We can't get any of these, which is fine. Piloting, gunnery, streetwise, stealth. I think we're going to do piloting and... let's do gunnery, just in case. Okay. There's always pirates after me, Lucky Charms. And we want to be able to fight them off. Okay, so now we're going to roll 2d6. Let's get rid of this. For the life events, or the career events, 10. Oops, here we go. Pirate raid. See, I told you. Me Lucky Charms. Pirates or privateers attack your ship. Throw gun combat 8 or gunnery 8 or dexterity 10, which we have gunnery at 1. If you fail, roll on the injury table. If you succeed, gain another benefit. So we got to roll 7. Because in the events, they don't pair your skills with an attribute. You only roll exactly what you're told you can get. Oh no, we get an injury. Okay, so let's... Pirate raid, injured. Where's the injury table? Okay. On merchant, skills gained, event, pirate, attack, injured. Apparently it injured my ability to spell. So, you should roll on the following injury table whenever an event says so. In this case, the character suffers an injury but may continue their career. So, let's see. We roll. I'm assuming 1D because they didn't tell us anything else. So we're going to roll 1 die. We are not pirate or scout or military, so we just throw endurance 6+. Note the throw's effect and consult the table. So we have no bonus or penalty. So yeah, but we're rolling 2d6 because we're rolling an attribute. So, being 5, 8. Lightly injured, no permanent effects. Nice. Okay. So now, we're not 18, we're 22. This version of the game has an option where instead of doing 4 years every term, you can risk it and roll a d6. which means you've got a 50% chance of aging fewer than 4 years, but you also have a 33% chance of aging more than 4 years. Statistically, you can come out with a slightly younger character who still has that experience, which is, good for you. But let's just go 4. Okay. Second and subsequent terms. Select skill levels from available tables. Increase career rank by 1 on terms 2, 4, and 6. Okay, so we're going to go up. Roll an option. Now, as characters advance their careers, the number of skill levels available per term decreases. And I'm not sure what that is. So, okay. 0 is before you do your first term. That was it. Oh, I see. Okay, so we can still get 2. Gotcha. Okay, so we'll choose 2. So we should have 4 skill ranks, which we do. Look at that. They know what they're talking about. Term 2. Merchant. Promoted to what is... And we get 2 skills. A rank increase. We can spend up to 1 trait. Now hold on. What's this mean? Oh, traits I think are... yeah, that's something that's unique to Cepheus. So, they're like character abilities that you can end up with, which is nice. So, 2 and a promotion. Next term is 2 and no promotion. So we are promoted to Deck Cadet Leadership 1. Okay. I don't think they know what cadet means, because 4 years... Oh, yeah, actually, yeah, you could do that, I guess. After your 4th year, assuming that, the first 4 were, some sort of merchant marine college. But you're not going to spend 4 years. You're not going to have to wait 8 years for your promotion from cadet. That doesn't make any sense. Cadet's like a learner. Okay. That's just me being picky. So, let's see. 2 skills. Well, let's do Steward 1 and Gun Combat 1, because we just kind of want to be able to do a little bit of self-defense. 6 and 6, so 12 is our merchant event. Advancement, you're willing and dealing payout big time. You gain a rank and a free skill level. So we're now a 4th officer and a free skill level. Okay, so let's see. Let's go with 0G. Okay. And then we are now 26 years old. So let's do a 3rd term where we're going to get 2 more skills and no promotion. And we can go... Let's see if we're any steps. I'm going to use one of our skills to increase dexterity to 9, because that's going to give us a +1 bonus to it. And then we'll pick another skill rank. Let's do piloting rank 2. So we've got 4, 5, 7, 9. So we've still got 10 10 skill ranks that we can worry about. And we're getting moderately skilled as we go. Term 3. Let's see what we get for our events. 8, which I don't think is going to hurt us. Legal trouble. Caught up in legal throw admin. 8+ if you succeed, gain 1 of admin or liaison. If you fail, go to jail. Come on. Okay. Well, let's see. 4. Hey, maybe. 5. Okay. So we're going to jail. So much for my plans, because we were going to make it to 3rd officer and maybe even 2nd officer. Okay. Go to jail. And I'm going to check, because I can't imagine that that's good for our benefits on retirement. But we did get 3 terms in there. Okay. So, yeah. I will try and find jail. It's probably at the end of this chapter. Injury, stamina, lifeblood. No? Okay. What am I missing here? Basic adventure seeds. Let's go to the index. Whoa, okay, wait. Why is this not in alphabetical order? Oh, I see, it should be indented. Animal encounters. Armor, damage, encounter example. So, like, I see, since they have lower case letters to start with, they're an indentation of that. So jail still be down here somewhere. Nope. Prison? Prison. Here, life event 37. Oh, I just went past it. My bad. When an event sends you to prison, you spend 1 term as a prisoner. You do not receive a benefit for this term. However, you may resume your previous career afterwards. Roll for prison event. Okay, so term 4, prison. So we've got, let's see, roll for an event. So that's can be 2d6. It's 3, 9. Okay. Study. You work hard in prison to improve yourself. Gain +1 to EDU. Education. Okay. Woo. Prison library. Term 5. Well, let me see. Do we want to age that much? Well, first let's see how he aged. Already. To see if we're going to go to term 5. Oh my gosh, nope. 2 -4, so we got -2. Reduce 3 physical characteristics by 1. Oh my gosh. Okay, so 4, 8, 5. We are calling it good there. This is not a great dude. He's a geezer at the age of 30 because or 34 because he spent so much time in jail. So let's see how he retires. We've got 3 terms, 2 traits, 4 mustering out benefit rolls. You can use your mustering out benefit rolls to get promotions for the skills that they offer. Which Pilot 1, I don't care. It might be something, like point of pride, if you're one away from getting Commodore in the Navy or something, you wanted that social standing. So, let's see what we can muster out for. Characters with the Carouse skill may throw Carouse plus Social 10 higher to gain DM plus 1 on a given cash benefit roll. If they fail, they get DM minus 1 to the roll instead. No. I'm not going to do that. But these are different things we might get. So let's go see what the merchant career offers us. Cash out benefits. So let's do... I'm going to do 3 cash and 1 material, because none of those materials really seem good to me. 4, 3, 4. Oops. So we've got $80,000. Not terrible. And a weapon. Okay. So, benefits, 80K, and a gun. So we can maybe find ourselves something else. But now we need to find 2 traits. So let's see. Traits are unique features. Each trait has a simple prerequisite and an effect, which often utilizes advantage in a throw. In which, if you don't know what advantage is in most games, it's you roll an extra die and then drop the lowest one. So, acrobatic athletics 2, don't have an animal affinity, maybe intelligence 9 plus. We've got, what do we have? 10. Okay, so let's see. We could roll with advantage to interact with animals and have a small pet. That'd be fun. Sharp senses, difficult to surprise. Don't have the recon skill. Born athlete, that wouldn't make sense for this guy. No medicine skill, no demolition skill, stealth, no computer skill, no recon skill, no repair engineering, no admin, jack of all trades, no survival, 1 liaison merchant when haggling over prices. Yep, that's what we're going to do. That's 1. Advantage when haggling and in speculative trade. So that makes our liaison go a lot farther. Okay. Don't have admin, don't have athletics. Proper etiquette, liaison 1. Diplomatic meetings, high-level business dealings. Maybe. Rescue specialist in 0G. That's not terrible. Okay, there's some combat ones too. Only a gun combat 1, defeat armor, pick off weak spots, maybe sniper. Doesn't really spray and pray. Rapid reaction. Sure. You know what? Let's say specific weapon, and it's like whatever weapon I choose. For my guy, signature weapon. Oh, wait. There's general combat traits, like for ships, too. Let's see. Roll damage twice and take the better result when gunnery for a ship. That's not terrible at all. Danger sense. Maybe. Okay. Actually, yeah, let's say high energy physics, because then we've just got a character who's useful on a ship. advantage on damage once per battle. Okay. Oh, and there's even more I didn't notice. Signature vehicle would be cool. Oh, or I could have just started with a starship. That's actually pretty useful, because you don't have to... that's very useful. So, as you can see, I haven't really read that deeply into the book as far as the trait sections go. And it's also been a few years since I picked it up. But I like that. Okay, because that kind of reduces your dependence on your benefit rolls. Okay, contacts. That would have been good too. Empath. Stick attractive. Fast healing. Okay. Alright, liver. Okay. So I do know that we need to come up with our lifeblood. And our stamina. Oh, retirement pay. Oh, after 5 terms or more. Stamina and lifeblood. Okay. Stamina is equal to the sum of your endurance plus athletics, so stamina is 5. And lifeblood is twice the stamina, so 10. Okay. So this is not like the best guy, but he's good, I think, for the table in that he fills a niche. He's not overly powerful. He's got a believable backstory of a merchant who's survived some stuff, been promoted, and ended up going to jail for something he didn't do. So, anyways, that's Cepheus. You can see it differs quite a bit from Traveler, and there's many different branches of it that you can go if you like. The guys here at Stellagama, they also have what's it called? Sword of Cepheus, which is a fantasy variant that uses these rules, but it's set in fantasy. And then they also have a Supers game that I really like. Let me drive through RPG Stellagama, because before I let you go, I just want to talk about these guys a bit, because they're really good. So, it's Quantum Engine, I think is what it's called. And Barbaric is... What is Barbaric? Okay, so it looks to be they own the system. But, yeah, super powered. Here we go. So Cepheus Atom, I do have this one as well, and I think that's why I was... No, I have to have it. Oh, I've got Quantum Starfarer and the Quantum Engine art. So this is like a different version of it that's more streamlined. But super powered... It's pretty great. They have the same stock art vendor that I do for superhero games that I published. But I might get into this tomorrow or later on in the month because it's a little different and I really like it. So I'd like to share that with you, and then maybe also a few other Supers RPGs. But we'll save those as a surprise for later. Anyways, thank you very much for joining us, and can't wait to continue the month tomorrow.